Okay, welcome to another edition of Team Member Spotlight with ASI Landscape Management. I'm Joe Cellini. I'm CEO and founder of ASI Landscape Management based out of Tampa, Florida, with branches in Pinellas County and branches in Orlando, Florida. The reason I share this very important fact with you at the beginning is I am here with Gary Vila. He's been with us for 10 months now, and he is our Director of Fleet. For those of you that have a fleet our size, we have 86 trucks, we have hundreds of mowers, several hundred pieces of small equipment, blowers, edgers, weed eaters. It's a huge task to keep us going. In Florida, especially Central Florida, West Central Florida where we're at, it is a major undertaking to keep this equipment going because we do not get to shut down when fall comes in or the snow moves in or whatever might happen in other parts of the country. In Central Florida, we are 24/7, 365 days a year. So as a Director of Fleet, I can't tell you how proud I am of what Gary and his team make happen, having 3 branches and bringing everything into here as a central hub and taking care of not only our equipment, but making sure the relationships, which is a big part of what we do, and the communication with our branch managers is where it needs to be daily. This is the backbone of what makes us go to work every day. And not only is he taking care of just the equipment in the 86 pickup trucks and the crew trucks that we have, there's also some big equipment that he handles as well. We have several loaders, we got grapple trucks, we got several different items and larger trucks that Gary is responsible. He does a great job with his team. I'm very proud to have him as part of our team at ASI and part of our family. As I mentioned earlier, Gary came to work for us back in December last year, and he came with a very, very heavy background in fleet management, which is what we want. There's a big difference between a fleet manager and a mechanic. Trust me, we're seeing it, we're feeling it right now. So anyways, welcome Gary. I just got a few questions we always like to ask our team members. Congratulations, number one, on being the Team Member Spotlight for this month. Tell us a little about your family and your background and what you got going on.
Thank you. Joe, thanks for bringing me in and with the spotlight. I really appreciate it. With my family, I have the love of my life, Carol. Been with her for about 25 years.
Nice.
I have a daughter, Dakota, who's in Utah right now. I have a daughter, Michael, that's in Tampa, and she's got a new baby, Samantha June, and that's kind of my hobby, Samantha June, teaching her how to get a decent nap in every day. So it's nice when you have a small baby that makes you smile.
Yeah, absolutely, good stuff. Well, getting to the business piece, and congratulations, Grandpa. That's good stuff.
Thank
you.
you.
I know Gary has shared that with us here quite a bit, and I know how proud you are of your family. And with us at ASI, family is what we are. And so when we find people like yourself and team members that we can bring on board that their immediate family is as important as their extended family, ASI, it's usually a good fit. So we love having you here. Tell us on what we're doing as far as your hobbies and what you like to get out and do. I know Samantha teaching her the naps and stuff, but what are your other hobbies? You and I have kicked this around a little bit.
Exactly. Hobbies are pretty much my motorcycles and driving old cars, a lot of car shows on the weekends and that, and just my hobby is machines.
Yeah.
I like taking stuff apart, putting it back together, finding out what's wrong, making everything work.
Yeah. And he does a great job at that. And that's, I think, when you're looking for a fleet manager or even a mechanic, you want somebody that enjoys doing that and likes taking things apart and putting them back together, as you say.
Exactly.
So the big question I like to ask is why ASI?
You hit on it with family. When I first came here, talked to Slim and that. Slim and I had the same ideas moving forward. That was my main thing, looking for a place where I can come in, put my ideas to work. It's family. You guys treated me like family from day one. You came in within the first 2 days, introduced yourself. Normally companies don't do that.
Right.
Joe, you amaze me. You know everybody's name and all the employees that we have. We can be at the picnic and you can pull out everybody's name without hesitation. It's one big family, and that's what I like. And we have the same goals. I'm not working for you, I'm working with you. And that's what I always look to do, is work for a company that you work with, not for.
Well, and the great thing about bringing somebody like Gary on board is we do try to instill that. And one of the things that Gary has done really, really well is for those of you out there that might have a mechanic or a fleet shop in your business, the operations piece in the fleet always tends to be a little tension. And Gary has really brought that to a minimum. In the middle of the dog days of summer, the 100 days of hell, whatever you want to call it, Gary really puts it out there and is here as a support staff. And that means a lot. I know it means a lot to the branch managers, to the directors of the division. The communication piece, when they're going to get their equipment back and so forth, is phenomenal on the way you treat that. So I appreciate that. Now I'm going to ad-lib here a little bit. I'm going to throw you a curveball.
Right.
Talk to me about that mustache.
Oh, my mustache. Yeah, it's been around for a long time. Actually, I shave it off once in a while, but then
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
But then my upper lip feels funny, so it's like mainly the mustache is there for when I ride the bike.
Yeah.
It keeps the bugs out of my mouth, I guess you could say. The only problem I have if I'm going real fast, I have to wear goggles because the mustache will come up and whip around. And,
I like it.
But yeah, it's there. You have
I
to
hear
deal. You have to drink with straws. So this paper plastic straw thing is kind of hard at times.
It's throwing a monkey wrench in it.
Yeah,
I hear you.
But,
well, I'll tell everybody out there, if you shave that, you will be back on Team Member Spotlight for sure. I will get you another picture of this. I promise you that. Gary, thanks a million for everything that you do for us. I really appreciate it, and thank you for everybody for tuning in. And this is Gary Vila and ASI Spotlight.
Thank you.